I'm Brian Marsh. I'm known as the Potential Coach. When I'm coaching individuals, one of the things that one of the questions I get pretty frequently is, how do I break the cycle of procrastination? What does that look like? There are really three things that we'll talk about today. Those three things are making a decision. I will say make a different decision. The second thing is be intentional. And the third thing is take massive action. So those are the three areas that we're going to talk about today. And those are actually the three areas that I employed to help break the cycle of procrastination in my life. Because like a lot of people out there, in fact, 20% of the American population, I struggled with procrastination myself, which is why this topic is so near and dear to me. And so to help me break the cycle of procrastination in my life, I had to make different decisions, not just make decisions. I had to make different decisions. Some of the decisions that I made were very simple decisions, such as calendaring events, which I wasn't doing before. So if I had something due on February 21st, I didn't wait until February 21st to look at my calendar. I put reminders in my calendar on February 12th because I needed to make sure that project was done in plenty of time. And so making decisions, small decisions to change habits will help you overcome procrastination. The second thing that you have to do is be intentional. Be intentional about doing these things. So oftentimes when people are trying to break a habit that they've had for a long period of time, their mind tells them that there has to be a big monumental change, a big monumental shift that they have to do in order to effect that change. The overarching reality is that it's small things done consistently that help to bring about that change, not big things. The reality is, if you try to make big shifts, those big shifts are not going to be consistent and you're not going to stick to it. The key to changing your behavior is to changing small things. And then number three, be intentional. Be intentional about making those small changes. So being intentional has everything to do with understanding what your responsibility to other people are. If you have a spouse, your responsibility is to your spouse. If you're a parent, your responsibility is to your children. How are you showing up? You need to be intentional about how you show up to the people that are important in your life. How are you showing up in your career? How do your senior people that you report to view you? Do they view you as someone who is a candidate for promotion? Are you intentional about showing up to be the person that you want to be ultimately? So taking massive action is one of the steps, and massive action is interpreted differently. When I say massive action, I don't mean these big monumental steps. I mean the steps that we've already talked about. That's the massive action. Calendaring events, being intentional about how you're showing up with people that you love, people that respect you, people with whom you respect. That's the massive action that, if taken consistently or if done consistently, will help you get to that off-ramp toward getting out of this vortex of procrastination. The biggest pitfall that I would tell everyone to watch out for is getting in their head. Everyone believes that changing behavior takes huge monumental changes. That's not what it takes. It takes small things done consistently. So the one thing that I would urge everyone not to do is get in their head. They have to remember that this is a small shift. That's how you make big changes. Small shifts equate to big changes. Small shifts done consistently. This is Brian Marsh, your potential coach. For more information, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. See you next time.